Hey, it's Mike Hambright from FlipNerd.com, and we have a quick VIP tip to share with you from Sean Terry of FlipToFreedom.com, who's going to share a tip on what he refers to as the triangle effect.
Right. Okay. So first off, I want to say this might be controversial. It might be against your thinking, but it's been incredibly powerful. So what I have basically done is look at how can you have two people, right, in the exact same market that send the exact same mail piece to the exact same list, and one person gets a bunch of leads and walks away with deals, and the other person is left empty-handed. Okay, wouldn't you want to know what is the massive difference between those two? Right, same list. Now, and I've kind of developed this because I've done tons of podcasts, deal with students and stuff like that, and you have people come in and goes, I've done mail, I've done what you've said, I've tried it, I've done this, but it's not working. And you have someone in the exact same market that's sending to the same absentee owner list, they're sending the same postcard, and they're making hundreds of thousands of dollars. So what is the difference? And that's basically controversial. So what I call is a triangle effect, and it's called and there's the mental side, there's the law of attraction side, and there's a spiritual side. So I'm not going to talk about the mental chronic side. I'm not going to talk about the law of attraction side, but I am going to talk about the spiritual side. And the spiritual side is interesting because I grew up in a church, and it's an interesting thing that when, I happen to see actually, what's her name? What's her name from, who does the lady, the financial lady there that does all the money?
Maria Bartiromo?
No, maybe it's one of those.
I don't know what you're talking about.
But I can't remember her name off the top of my head. I'm just drawing a blank. But anyway, so the bottom line is she was saying, listen, if you have your hands closed, right, nothing will come to you. If you have your hands open, then plenty will come to you. So I happened to read this book. It's called The 4 Spiritual Laws of Success. And at that time, I was in a situation where I was living month to month. I was broke. I was at the point where a guy came to my door. He was knocking on my door to repossess my car. Okay? Repossess my car. And it was a Monday morning, and I was, it was like a Labor Day, a handful of years ago, and I was going to repossess my car. Now, I don't know if you've ever been through that situation before, but that is life-altering, where I was like freaking out. I was like, holy cow, and I was in a scramble situation as he had a tow truck in front of my house to come pick up my car. And at that time, I was open, and I was like, oh my gosh. And my father-in-law gave me the book, The 4 Spiritual Laws of Success, and it talked about something incredibly powerful, and it's called tithing. Okay, now if you've never tithed before, it is controversial, and you're going, what the, I'm going to tithe? I'm going to give away? I don't have enough money to give away. But what I did is I had, I think it was $20. Right, and first month I gave $20, and I set a goal. I started $20. I gave it to church, and you can give it to whoever you want. It doesn't matter. But gave it to them, and then the next month it was $100, and the next month it was $150, and the next month again it was $100. But I consistently made a commitment to myself and my family that I would tithe 10% of every dollar that came in my house from that point forward. And I can tell you, and I've taught this through my podcast. I taught this through my live events, and I've taught this through, the books and stuff like that. But the bottom line is that is the key component between someone that does and someone that doesn't, because they're open. And the amazing thing is that from that standpoint, it's just completely grown to where, I'm tithing more in a month than the average person makes in an entire year. My goal is to, tithe $1 million a year. And last year I came very close to that. This year I hope I exceed that. So the amazing thing is the more you give, and it might be a compliment, it might be opening a door for someone, it might be giving, $20 or whatever the case may be. Make a commitment to give of everything you have, and the universe, I'm telling you, will just pile in and flow up for success. So if you've been struggling with money, you can't figure out this real estate game or how it's going to work, that is the absolute best tip that I could give you that could change your life for the better.
Thanks, Sean. And for those of you that want to learn more about what Sean's doing, all the great things, check him out at flip2freedom.com. We'll add a link down below the video here. Thanks, Sean. Appreciate it.
Thanks. Appreciate it.
Thanks for joining us for another FlipNerd.com expert tip. To access hundreds of tips and full expert interviews, please visit FlipNerd.com or join us in the iTunes Store. We'd like to thank our sponsors, RealtyMogul.com and National Real Estate Insurance Group. To access the most robust social platform in existence for real estate investors, where you can find off-market wholesale deals, find great vendors to help you in your business, and learn and socialize with other real estate investors, please visit the all-new FlipNerd.com. If you're not yet a member, you can set up a free account in less than a minute. Please note, the views and opinions expressed by the individuals in this program do not necessarily reflect those of FlipNerd.com or any of its partners, advertisers, or affiliates. Please consult professionals before making any investment or tax decisions, as real estate investing can be risky.